Bless Squad, what's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy, Blessed Applesauce, here to bless y'all with another video here on Blessed to Invest. And today I want to talk about 10 things I stopped purchasing that I don't need anymore. Maybe I supplemented them with other things, or I just completely cut them out of my budget. Because on the channel, we're here about saving money, and what best way to do it is cut out things that you just don't need. So before we get into it, make sure you spam a like on this video, spam the like button, and also sub down below for more content like this. So let's get into the list of things that I've cut out that have made me more of, I don't want to say a minimalist, but just more frugal in saving money aspect. And it allows you to invest more. It allows you to get to that retirement goal a lot faster. So let's get into it. So the first thing that has been really good was the expensive soaps. The expensive soaps, the expensive body washes, the super expensive colognes, even though I occasionally like my really nice cologne. But a lot of times with like the lotions, if you look at like the Bath and Body Works, for example, those lotions can be like a little bit more expensive. And honestly, they don't do the same as a standard lotion. Maybe they don't work as well. I know they don't get into your skin. They just smell good for a little bit and then it fades off. And then it's not getting the effect of actually clearing your skin, making sure your skin is not dry. So I've took away a lot of those expensive products that I used to buy, and I'm going with more natural stuff, more, I don't want to say cheaper stuff, but things that actually work a little bit better, one, and two, they don't cost as much, and they moisturize the skin a lot better. So one thing you can cut out is those super expensive everyday products that you're using. You can probably find a standard version of it or find a version that you may not need anymore because it supplements. Maybe you get something that's like a 2-in-1 or something like that. So cutting out those expensive products is really beneficial to me, and it saved me a lot of money in the long run. Next, I want to talk about water bottles. As y'all can see, I'm a big into the gym, really love going to the gym, love working out. So staying hydrated is going to be very important. And a lot of people go for the big pack of water bottles. They get the big 40 pack of water bottles. It lasts them 2 weeks because they're constantly chugging water. They can take it, you could take it on the road with you. You can drink it in the house. It's really portable and really easy just to go and grab a water bottle. But long term, when you're purchasing these things, it doesn't help because you're constantly spending money on these new water bottles. You got to constantly recycle them or throw them away. And in exchange for that, you could just buy a bottle. And that's what I ended up doing. I ended up purchasing one of the cheap containers. I think it was maybe 10, 15 bucks for one, where you can continually put water in there. It's a recyclable one. You can put water in there at the beginning of the day, fill it up, and then as you get thirsty, just start drinking. And honestly, I bought a couple of them because I have one in my locker at work, and then I have one at home as well. So I can leave one at work where I can be like, okay, I need some water. Let me go to the fountain real quick, get some water. And I have the one at home where I'm just laying around relaxing and I can pick that up. So definitely invest in one of those water bottles, the reusable water bottles, because you don't want to be constantly going out, spending money every single week on water bottles, those plastic water bottles that you're just going to throw away. And then you're going to get a whole new container of it. You're literally spending money on water. It's not necessary. So go save the money, get you a reusable container, and you'll be all straight. Next, a big thing that is really that's really taken off over these past couple of years is streaming services. And this is probably one of the best things currently for people. If a lot of people, some people have caught on and some people really haven't, but you're starting to notice that you're not looking at cable as much. And that's a thing that's happened for me. I don't really watch TV that much, and I'll usually go to just a simple streaming service. One, it's easy. You can watch the show. You can watch the show that you want at any time you want. So, hey, you want to put in 15 minutes of the show, pause it, come back to it, watch it on your phone, pause it, watch it on your laptop, whatever you want to do. It's really convenient in that way. And it also saves money. Let's say you pay, for example, the Disney Plus. You're going to pay about $7, $8 for the Disney Plus. That's nothing compared to the cable bill that you're going to be paying on a monthly basis. So it's going to save a lot of money. You're going to get a majority of your shows. You probably don't have to subscribe to maybe two-ish of the streaming services. So maybe that costs you 15 bucks. If you get the Netflix and you put the ads on there now, It's probably going to cost you like $15 for a couple of streaming services. So it's going to save you a lot of money. You get to watch all the shows you want. And it's a win-win because you're not spending extra money on cable that you're not even really watching like that. And another tip as well, I got to keep this kind of silent for y'all. Like these sports can be really expensive when you're watching them on TV. To get those streaming, to purchase the streaming sports places. Honestly, you could just stream those games on like a secret website and you'll be good. It's going to save you hundreds of dollars on a month, because I know a lot of people out there like to spend a lot of money to get their favorite sports game on, when you can just stream it and you'll be good. And it's going to save you a lot of money in the long run. So definitely check that out. Cancel the cable, go get a couple streaming services and save you some money. Next, something that's really helped me. I'm a big gamer. I love my Star Wars. I love my God of War. God of War just came out a couple weeks ago. And really, the best thing to do when you're a gamer, as you notice, the price of games have gone up. It used to be $50, and then it was $60. Now it's $70, and I'm probably guessing by the end of the 2020s, 2030 is going to be $80, $90. So what I've been doing now is not purchasing the game the very first day, unless it's a game that I really, really want to play. I'm really excited about. I'll sit back and wait for it to go on sale. So everybody knows maybe about 6 months, a year after the game comes out, it's going to be 30% off, 40% off. And for the Madden people out there, it's going to be 90% off. So what I've been doing is waiting for them to go on sale. Don't purchase it the launch day. Relax, take your time, give it a couple months, and then you're able to purchase a game at 50% off. It's going to save you some money, especially for the big gamers out there that really love to play a lot of games. Getting a game 50% off is really going to save you, especially when we're dealing with the insane prices of $70 for video games now. Like, that blows my mind. I remember when we used to buy video games for $50 and now it's $70. So that's a cool way to get around saving money for video games. And you're going to be able to get a bigger collection as well of games that you've never been able to try before, because now it's on sale or it's on clearance. You're like, wow, this is $10. Let me go give this one a try. So definitely try that. I really recommend that for y'all. Next is going to be alcohol. Alcohol can be really expensive. Pre-game, before you get into the place, get yourself a bottle, get a couple bottles, learn how to bartend for yourself, learn how to make a cocktail, margarita. That's really what I've been trying to learn how to do now, is make my mojito. I love my margarita. So I've been really doubling down on trying to learn how to do that for myself and getting all the drinks by myself and at the house. So when I need something, or well, not need it, but want something to drink, I know how to make it for myself, and I don't have to spend $12, $15, sometimes $20 for a drink that's that big, that's only going to get you, a little loose for a little bit. It's going to save you a lot of money that way. So that's something I've been starting to do. Let me know what y'all think about that. Have y'all been pre-gaming a lot, or y'all just go straight to the bar, pay for y'all $20 drink, and just do it that way? I really think this is going to save you all a lot of money, especially the people that go out a lot of times and like to party with your friends and stuff. I think this is a really good one. Next, this one is one that I have been doing ever since the quarantine hit. A lot of people have been getting into this as well, is cutting your own hair. Like, instead of going to the barber so much, just learning how to shape yourself up a little bit, give yourself an edge, a lineup. Instead of going to the barber, paying $40 for a cut every week, what you can learn to do, even if you still go to the barber, you don't need to become a professional barber here, but let's say you go to the barber, you were planning to go to the barber once a week. If you can learn how to line yourself up, you can keep a haircut fresh for a couple of weeks longer than it would if you were to go every week. So you get it cut the first of the month, and then you line it up week 2, you line it up week 3, and then by week 4, you might need another full cut again. But you didn't waste $40 a week on a haircut. You're saving money because now you're able to sustain the cut midway through the month, which makes it a lot easier. So I really recommend that. This is something I've been doing now, and I've really noticed it saves a lot of money. I'm done spending $40 on haircuts plus the tip. That's not it. We're gonna do it myself, learn how to line myself up, and we're gonna be all good and save a lot of money that way. So I really recommend that for y'all. I know a lot of people have been onto that just because how the quarantine went and nobody could get haircuts anymore, but continuing that trend onward throughout the 2020s is something I'm definitely going to continue doing. Next is extra clothes. So I've been traveling a lot, and I always feel the need to have to buy an outfit for the new climate that I'm in. Like recently, I've been going to a lot of hot weather climates. Here where I'm currently staying, it's pretty cold. It's probably like 30 degrees outside right now. I'm getting ready to go outside in a little bit, and it's probably going to be around 30 degrees. I'm going to be bundled up tight. But I've been purchasing a lot of clothes that have been more summer-like, summer wear fits, because I've been going to a lot of warm weather areas. But to save money, what I've been doing is purchasing clothes that can be used here, even in the cold weather climate. So they might be more layered, like I can layer them with something, or I can wear them with multiple outfits instead of picking like a super flashy shirt or a super flashy outfit and being like, okay, I can only wear this to one tropical location a couple of times a year, and that's the only use I'm going to get out of it. I try to get some more neutral colors, some simple outfits where, cool, I can wear this out on vacation, and then when I come back, I can also wear it a couple times, maybe in the office, maybe on the way to the gym, maybe at another party or something, or another event, something like that. So I get multiple uses out of the clothing. I'm not wasting money, and my wardrobe isn't getting super big with stuff I've only worn one time. So really recommend that. That's another way to save some good money, things I cut out. Next is reusable lunch containers. Those little baggies, some people do the paper bags too. Some people do the paper bags. I remember back in high school, middle school, people would do the paper bags, and they would be constantly bringing paper bags. I used to use the plastic one. That's for me, and it's something I've grown up on. And even to this day, I use the little plastic bags to pack my lunch and then have it on while I go to work. But what I've been doing now is transitioning more into the containers. It saves money, so we're not wasting the plastic bags anymore. I can just get a plastic container, boom, put it down, and be good. And then I can just clean it when I get home and then reuse it for the next day. So it's going to save me a lot of money in the long run, because going out and getting these bags is not super expensive, but in the long run, when I can just get a plastic container and just wash it, it's definitely going to save some money, even if it's not a lot of money. So definitely recommend that for y'all. That's something I've cut out of my current budget. Next is the extra warranties and insurances. Really, at this point, I'm keeping insurances and warranties super simple. I don't need any extra insurances. I don't need any extra warranties. The odds of something breaking on me or me needing the insurance is incredibly low. And I'll only get the basic things. So like for my car insurance, I'm only getting the basic insurance. It's required to get insurance, so I'm just going to get some standard insurance. I haven't been in an accident before, knock on wood. So why am I paying hundreds of dollars for an accident that I've never been in? I'm going to continue to save the money, keep it simple, and not get any extra insurance. I'm not saying get no insurance. Definitely get insurance on your vehicles. The insurance is on your house. Get insurances on the things that are important to you. But a lot of times the insurance companies try to oversell you on a lot of these things because they know they're going to be making money at the end of the day. Do you want claim insurance? Do you want all these different insurances? Do you want fire protection and 50 million? They say fire protection, then they additional fire protection and the added fire protection. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When they want to add 50 million added insurances on there, you can just get the simple one. It works. It's fine. It's good. And especially with the warranties, it's usually a pain to even deal with these warranties. I know I got a warranty for my headphones, and my headphones broke, and it took like a couple months just to get in contact with who I need to be to actually get the headphones back. So a lot of the time it's not worth it for these warranties. Most of the time the product isn't going to break on you. And just to keep it simple, I haven't been going with too many warranties now, and it saved a lot of money. We're going to see how it looks in the long run, but I generally keep my stuff in pretty good shape, so I don't really run into issues with that. So no warranties or very little insurances nowadays. All right, and last but not least, if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen that I've done this a lot, but we're done. Big on gambling and just throwing money at things that you don't really know about. It's probably going to be something for you. It might not be gambling. It may be some random investment that you don't really know too much about it, but you're kind of just throwing money at it, hoping that it does something. When you know odds are it's not going to work. Either you didn't put the time in, or you just, whatever it could be, you just don't know. So that's the last thing that I'm cutting out of my budget that I've cut out is the gambling tickets, putting money aside for that and just blowing it. And a lot of times 9 times out of 10, the gamble doesn't work out. It's fun to do it in the time, but after you look at your budget, like, this is a big expense here that I really don't need. I get some type of enjoyment out of it, but when you look at your budget, like, I ain't get that much enjoyment out of it after I lost. So that's going to be one thing I'm cutting out of my budget. That's the very last and final thing. But I want to know from y'all, what are you cutting out of your budget? What are things that you're not going to do anymore, that you're done with, that you've either alternated, maybe you've took an alternative and found something that works a little better, that may be a little cheaper, or something you're done with entirely. Let me know down in the comment section down below, and maybe you can take something from this list as well. But that's going to wrap it up. It's me, your boy. Blessed Applesauce, stay blessed, and I'm going to see you next time on Blessed to Invest.
Just to see tomorrow is a blessing. Stay prayed up is the message. Everything about a nigga blessed. Everything about a nigga blessed.